Okay guys, welcome back. So we got the refines now. And a little bit of Linhardt news at the end, but we'll do the refines first. So I'm with my crew, but this time it's just GDK and Kendog. And they're really excited for the refines, so. Okay, so we got 7 of them this time. So let's begin with the 2 remixes. So let's start out with Seiros' Aurora Breath. And GDK wants to do Seiros. So go right ahead, GDK.
You good? You good?
Uh-oh. Where's GDK at?
Where is he?
I am so sorry. Sorry, I muted myself on my headset.
Oh, okay. No
okay.
worries.
sorry about that, folks. But anyway, Seiros, basically one of the mothers out of the 3 out of the Fire Emblem series that really went above and beyond trying to bring her own mother back. Oh boy, talk about a deal with destiny there. So her refine, Aurora Breath, it basically has the same gimmick as her original one, but with a bit of a bigger twist. So she gets plus attack 3 added because to her original stats. She basically grants plus 6 to attack, defense, and res to make her more bulky, which is nice. Then if unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, foe cannot make a follow-up attack at all, and inflict special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack. So, in other words, say goodbye to enemy phase where she basically gets the guaranteed follow-up attack, and say hello to her getting follow-up attack every turn. Doesn't matter whether she's enemy or player.
Yeah,
and same goes. Good. And same goes for the null follow-up there. So I'm kind of happy for that. So she does get the slaying effect because which unit doesn't? At the start of combat, if unit's HP is more than 25%, grants plus 4 to attack, defense, res. So she's basically getting 10 stats to her attack and defense and res to unit. And unit's first attack deals damage equal to 15% of foe's res during combat. And also, if unit's res is more than foe's res, reduces damage from attacks during combat and from area specials. So she basically has Dragon Wall in her little weapon now. So that will free up the Dragon Walls in her B slot for sure. And then at the start of combat, if unit's HP is more than 25%, restores 7 HP to unit at the combat. So she has Miracle Boost along with Dragon Wall built into her weapon now. She has basically true damage where she can inflict more damage due to the foe's res, and pretty much a solid kit. I mean, it's pretty good considering the fact that she has that new C skill now.
Yeah. So this is good. I mean, for starters, she gets attack, defense, res up 6. That no longer has enemy phase follow-up. No, she gets a guaranteed follow-up at any phase now. So that's way better.
Along with the one that basically causes the enemy to only have one attack too. So basically, it's good that they got rid of that and gave it to her for both sides.
Yep, exactly. And then now she's got guard on it as well, which I don't think she had before. So
yeah, she definitely did not have it.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely good as well with the guard effect.
Yeah, and at least now she's not like the laughing stock of what was it called? I know she's what season she is.
She is Astra, I believe, or Light.
No, she's Anima. She's Anima. That's right.
She's Anima.
Anima, okay.
Yeah, she's not the laughing stock of Anima anymore, so that's good.
Yup. That is good. That is good. Okay, and then she gets -1 special cooldown, which is huge. That is a big bonus right there. And then she gets attack, defense, res of 4. So in total, she gets attack, defense, res of 10. And then the first attack deals equal 15% foe's res. So that's good. And then she gets Dragon Wall and then heals 7 HP. So that is really good right there to updating her kit. And then her new C skill supports mythics and I think other allies as well. So yeah, that's good.
But it also supports. But it also supports her as well.
Yeah, and her too. So
I have, guys. Before I interrupt, I have one question. Does Gale Force work with now? Does Gambit work with Gale Force? I just need to know.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, thank you. I just need to know. Yeah, you guys go ahead.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is fantastic. Aurora Breath is really good for Seiros. So, combo's good with her new C skill, and now she's no longer the laughingstock of the anima season. So, she got a big bonus.
So, who do you think's the laughingstock of anima now?
Whoever needs a remix the most, I guess.
I think Ocher. I was joking.
Oh, yeah, Ocher, yeah. That guy really needs a remix at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's still got like about another few. I think about another year before that happens, or maybe sometime later down the road on October, November.
Yep.
Anyway, let's go to Gangrel.
Who?
Gangrel.
We're going from top to bottom. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so Gangrel, which is one of the most highly anticipated Grail refines, and he came out as a pretty unique one too. So let's see what he's got. 11 Dagger. At start of turn, inflicts speed res -7 and guard on nearest foes within 5 spaces of unit and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next action. If bonus is active on unit or if a penalty is active on the foe, grants all stats +4 and deals damage equal 20% of unit's res, including dealing with AoE special, and then Dagger 7. So right off the bat, they added some bonuses with the speed res -7 and the guard effect. So that's interesting. All right, next up.
But one thing though, why speed and res though?
Let me continue reading. Maybe there's something. At start of combat, if unit's HP granted 25%. Ah, there it is right there. He deals adaptive damage right there. Yeah. Use lower of foes death for res during combat. And then at the start of combat, if unit's HP granted 25%, grants another all stats of 4, inflicts all stats -X on the foe, X equals highest penalty on each stat between target and foes within 2 spaces of target, and then reduce damage on foes first set by 30%. Okay, this is actually really good. So Gangrel got some bonuses this time around, where he sprays speed res -7, guard on a pretty wide range, mind you. He still do the damage equal 20% of his res. He gets all stats of 8, Dagger 7, adaptive damage, and then inflicting stats based on the debuffs and 30% DR. So this is pretty cool. So all you need to do with Gangrel, slap lethality on him, and then have somebody outsource like a breath effect support or something like that. And then basically, if you need like, well, you don't need like physical no fuck, because lethality just pierces through damage reduction skills anyway. So all you really need is just what is that speed and defense version of the occultist strike? Assassin strike, yeah. Assassin strike. Slap assassin strike on him, and then finish 4, and then maybe oath 4 or whatever, fatal smoke 4 or whatever he is though, with lethality, and he's ready to go basically.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. So this is a good refine.
Overall, it's a pretty decent for a Grail unit. Now, all we have to worry about is what Bot George is going to be getting next month.
Oh yeah, George. Yeah.
No, not just George. We're calling him Bot George.
Oh yeah.
He's a bot.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got the other Mythic remix, Dogger, and Dogger has got Skin Faxi. Now, Dogger got a pretty good update to her Sun Twin Wing or something, her Slot B skill, that now cuts DR skills by half. So that's pretty cool. So let's see what Skin Faxi does now. Grants speed +3 and Pathfinder. Okay, that's already good. At starter, grants. Oh, so they're taking inspiration from that Flame Tribe Dogger now. So grants Pathfinder status to unit support partner for 1 turn. And then all stats of 5, and then grant bonuses to equal. Okay, so then she's got the Unity effect. Then if Unity is combat within 2 spaces, inflicts attack speed defense -4 on the foe, which combos with her Slot B skill now. Inflict a penalty on foes' attack speed and defense equal current bonus on each of both stats. Okay, so she does the turning the buff into penalty like Fang Basilicos. Deals damage equal 10% of units attack, excluding AoE. Reduce damage on foes first set by 40%, including the brave hits. Okay, so Dogger basically gets a better Pathfinder support. I mean, she herself still has Pathfinder, but now she grants it as a status to her support partner. And then she gets all stats +5, and then she gets Unity. Then she does the Fame Basilicos effect. And then she does a bunch of in-combat debuff. And then 10% of her attack is true damage, and then 40% first attack DR. So pretty solid. Combining this with her Slot B skill is pretty good.
Yep. And one thing for those of you who has Dogger, when you're giving her the new skills, this is what she says. Get ready for the new and improved Dogger.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Okay.
Yep. All right.
One more. Oh god.
All right. Next up, we got is Fallen Male Corrin. I don't know why I almost said Morgan. All right. Male Corrin. Now this Fallen Corrin is got one more thing going on than the female version when he first came out, but GDK wants to do him, so go right ahead.
All right, so let's just be frank here. We won't be getting the refine for Mel Morgan until next year probably. So, but be interesting to see what he'll get. So we got Brutal Breath, who basically is got a good refine here. Personally, to me, I know that some people are still wanting to keep running the Arcane Grima, but some of these refines are actually pretty good. So, grants speed +3, grants +X to all stats, basically calculates X based on the number of allies adjacent to the unit. If 0 allies, X equals 11. So basically he wants to be alone, which is understandable. And inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. Restores 7 HP to unit at the combat, so he has the Mystic Boost in his weapon now. So, here's where the green text goes. At the start of turn, if number of allies adjacent to unit is less than 2, grants +6 to attack and speed, gives him dodge, and neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat to unit for 1 turn. So honestly, for all of you who got him during the Hall of Forms and gave him speed smoke, looks like you guys are gonna need a new C skill now.
Wow. Okay.
So, if the foe initiates combat or foe's HP is more than 75% at the start of combat, grants an additional +4 to all his stats, and he deals damage equal to 20% of his speed. So, this is kind of nice, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Arcane Grima is still pretty decent for the stay for basically all apparencies, but this here is just going to show you that they're trying their best to revamp the dragon weapons a little bit for the ones who have preferred weapons.
Yep. All right. So let's see here. So he gets all stats up X, and X is based on number of allies. So if he's completed by himself, he gets 11. That's a lot right there. And 1 ally, that's 9, 2 allies, 7, 3 allies, 5. And then if 4 greater than 4, then it's 4. So I like how he just still gets stats even if there's allies near him. And then he gets guard like he had before. He has Mystic Boost now, which is good. And then he gets attack speed. This is if the allies near him are less than 2. He gets attack speed plus 6, the dodge status, which is really good, and nullify foe bonuses. So that is super good. And then if a foe initiates combat, or if it's an enemy phase, basically, grants all stats plus 4 and then deals damage with 20% of his speed. So true damage. So that's pretty good. The dodge status, the dull all status, and then the attack speed plus 6 blue buffs, combining with this more stats and renew, and then the mystic boost with true damage. Yeah, that makes him really, really good. Like, he can get super fast and deal a lot of damage. And yeah, basically to run him, just finish for since he's a dragon, deal occultist strike. Is occultist strike inheritable on dragon units?
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay, yeah. So run that on him, and then you don't need Speed Smoke 4 because he's got dodge already. It could run Slot C super flexible. Just run whatever you want, basically. And yeah, that's basically following Male Corrin right here. Really good, I gotta say. Alright, next up we got is Bride Micaiah. Alright, so this is a duo unit that introduced dominance. So let's see what their Joyful Vows does now. So, of course, being a Micaiah, it has to be effective against armor and cavalry. If a bonus is active on unit, or if a penalty is active on foe, grants attack rest plus 6 to unit. Grants additional bonus to units attack equal highest total penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of the target. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Okay, so Omni Breaker right there. And then deals a lot of damage right there with the penalties. At start of turn, if any foes have the highest attack speed, defense, or res on the enemy team, inflicts -7 on the corresponding stat of those foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through next action. This is like Yune's was there like Yune's remix Slot C skill that does this, if I remember correctly?
Yes, between Yune and mostly it was Yune who did this to begin with, which is kind of understandable considering the fact that Yune is kind of perched on Micaiah's shoulder. So I kind of like the lore mix of that.
Okay, this is surprisingly good, I gotta say. So does the Yune Slot C skill thingy. And then, at start of turn, if any foes have the highest attack speed, defense, or res on the enemy team, inflict sabotage on those foes. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res plus 5, and cuts DR skills by 50%. Hey, let's go. Alright. So, Bride Micaiah basically just went into a nuke queen. So, as long as she does debuffs, she's just gonna nuke really, really hard. I mean, she does the additional like damages, like dominance effect already. I mean, she still has dominance as her dual button, but combine that with the Yune Slot C skill, and then when using the Yune Slot C skill, that debuffing all these stats on multiple opponents, when they get debuffed, they also have the sabotage effect on them. And she cuts GR by half. So, yeah, this is a nuke queen. Absolutely a nuke queen. Like, I don't think anyone can survive a hit coming from her now.
I was, you know,
The only way that you'll be able to survive a hit, you'll be able to survive it if you go into player phase against her. But the only way that you're going to do that is if you have her isolated off.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But still, like, this is bananas. Like, oh my gosh, I'm blown away by this. Yep. All right. And then next up we have is Midori, a character that a lot of people forgot already, but let's see what Lucky Bow does. Okay, Lucky Bow. Effective against flying foes. If foe initiates combat or if foe's AP is 75%, grants all stats +4, Spendthrift, okay, attack +7, and inflicts attack -7. Deals damage equal 15% units attack. Okay, that's pretty good. And reduce damage from foes attacked by 15% of units attack? Wow, okay. And after combat, if unit attack... Oh, she still had the Spendthrift right there, too.
Yep.
And then at start of turn, if a unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, neutralizes any penalty on unit and allies within 2 spaces. What? She cleanses your penalties? Wow. Oh yeah, you know why? Because she's a nurse or a doctor, and she's about healing and treating people. So of course she will heal all your wounds.
That's a better doctor than Dr. Mario.
Yeah, and also, and even better, restores 10 HP to unit and those allies. So she really is a doctor. She treats your wounds and gives you health back. Wow, what a great doctor she is. At start of combat, if unit's HP is 25%, grants all stats +4. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Okay, so Omni Breaker at last. Alright, so Midori basically gets all stats up 8, additional 7 attack with inflicting -7 attack, deals damage equal 50% of her attack, and then reduce damage from foe's attack by 50% of her attack. So that's another damage reduction. And then she's still got the kind of like a pulse smoke effect on herself, which came from the Spendthrift bow anyway. And then she cleanses any penalties on you, and then heals you 10 HP, and then heals 10 HP to herself and the allies, which is it cleanses on herself too. So yeah, this is even just like Freyr basically. And then she does Omni Breaker. So wow, I'm pretty blown away by this refine right here. Like this is the definite. Well, I know why it's called Lucky Bow, because she gives you luck and saves your life, basically. So, wow. Really, really good refine right here for Midori fans. I'm sure a lot of people are going to love this. So, if you don't have Freyr on your team, Midori is your next cleansing option, basically.
More or less.
Yep.
And now for the man of the hour.
Oh boy,
here we go. His favorite girl.
Ken-Dog, here's your girl. Take it away.
Oh, why did I clap my hands like that? Like, I was trying to clap my hands and say, folks. Today's the day. Our net fans are suffering or being happy? We'll see you today. Good God, this text is gonna kill me, by the way. I will die by this. Alright. Let me get this. All right, hold on, I'm gonna get the glasses. This text is not. This text is not ready for the normal eye. All right. Let me just. All right, I'm gonna crush. All right. Now that I'm reading, I have to refine. Calculates damage using the low. Okay. Adapt the damage. I'm not reading the normal part because we all know what it did. Now it has the restriction of only everyone can get it, but actually I think it was always like this. But cavalry with range 2 cannot get the effect. once per turn. Also, thank God they did this. We can move through the nut action. We're going places, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. You know the gel force to net, baby. The gel force to net, baby. Okay, if unit HP is 25%, or basically health shares, plus 4 to all stats reduces damage from foes first attack by 40%. I am not reading all of that. The first attack normally thing, we all know that at this point. Okay, refine effect, baby. Alright, if you're it's just called within 2 spaces value, plus 4 to all set, inflicts penalty on foe with speed, defense, and res equal -6 per penalty on each of those stats. Minimum 0, calculates each step independently. I think we all know this by now, but I'm just gonna read it anyway. It inflicts penalty on foe even if foe triggers an effect that uses penalties during combat. Unit guarantees you make a guaranteed fall attack. Yo, let's go. And if penalties after a foe on speed, defense, or red, deals damage by 50% of unit's attack. A +10 on that has a 71 attack. I would know because I have that. But during combat, if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally after combat, speed, defense minus res -6 on foe during etc. Alright guys, I will say that yes, they did not kill in that. We are in the clear. We're good.
Yay!
Okay, I would like to just say on a record here that about a few days before this came out, Gendog here was basically just kind of worried so much that I literally had to tell him just to hush up for a little bit. But also at the same time, I would like to say that I am glad at the refund that she's got, but also at the same time, she's getting the grants another action to unit. Considering the fact that we have had about 2 or 3 units that has came with that, it's a good thing that she gets it as well, because that will literally help her out to help support her allies a lot more.
We need to see more Gale Force in that. No.
But also at the same time here, folks, I know that Ken's probably putting Gambit on his girl right now, but in fairness, I would suggest at least using the ruse skills, considering the fact of how effective they are and stuff. Ruse will be a very good one to help her be a little bit more adaptive and stuff as well, considering the fact that she's got the freaking Hex Blade already built into her weapon, along with all this nonsense of a refine.
Oh yeah, but don't do Gambit unless you're a true memer, because that's hilarious. But yeah, if you have a Lumera, you actually any ruse is good. But if you have a Lumera, you know what to do, people.
Yeah. But anyway, how would you rate this entire refine, G?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
They did something.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this entire batch that we got, I mean, I know the last one was pretty decent at best, but this one here, I mean, it's given us some pretty good options to choose from.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so looks like Saki's already put up the IVs and stuff here, and apparently we also know what our Tempest trial seals are gonna be.
All right, let me pause the recording to open all that up.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the stats now, and we also know the Tempest trial seals. So first off, we got Linhardt. Yeah, Linhardt's #1. That's kind of weird. So he's with his pillow right here, and he's a infantry bow unit. So he's got 40 HP, 46 attack, 31 speed, 25 defense, and 46 res. Wow, that's really high res right there.
Okay, I would just like to say, like, I'm still curious as to why they didn't decide to do like a tome variant of like a pillow.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
By the way, I have Super Boots and Banes.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
I can tell you right now, Raz is his plus, and his Banes are HP and an attack.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
kind of had to figure that. I kind of had to figure that his res was going to be the boon.
Yup.
18.
Alright. Chloe, we already know her stats. I mean, without... Okay, so it's 40, 43, 47, 22, and 26. So, is her boon attack and speed?
That's only speed.
Only speed.
Just
Only
speed.
speed.
Oh, okay.
Only
HP attack minus Banes.
Okay. And then Mirablos, well, so hers is 37, 36, 18, 36, 41. So is hers res as a boon?
No.
Nope.
No?
It's just
Attack.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a weird combo right there.
HP Raz Bane.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. And then Sylvain, we already know his 40, 47, 45, 32, 21. What's his? Is it speed and attack?
Attack.
There's no speed.
What?
HP
No
Raz
speed?
Bane.
It's speed bang.
Oh.
HP is and HP and red, but like. Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Yikes. Okay.
And then Fram, 45, 41, 46, 30, 31. Okay, that's an interesting stat. So what about her?
Only attack super boon and her super bane's minus defense.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, I suppose.
Where's the HP?
Yeah.
Like HP is disturbance.
Oh, I just noticed that her title is Spring Fangirl. Yeah, she absolutely is a fangirl. They nailed that.
Oh yeah, I mean, considering the fact that she basically has to be with a dragon. I mean, hello.
I mean, all of their titles fit them. Like Sylvain is Flingster, which he kind of is, and then Chloe's Wings. Mirabales is Daydream, and then Linhardt is Snoozer, because he is a snoozer. So, wow, all of these titles fit those characters. That is pretty cool. Alright, and then our Tempest Trial Seals, I mean, there's no visual, but I can tell you what they are. They are Attack and Defense Clash 3, and
Thank you.
Rouse Defense and Raz.
Okay.
So
Seals
Clash
of
3 is pretty cool, I gotta say.
Class 3 is a,
Yeah.
is a good seal, and then the other one is a seal of all time.
Yep.
Do we know which one is going to be on the 10,000 and the other one being on a 20?
Well, I think this is a no-brainer. The Clash one is absolutely the 20,000 or whatever.
That has to be right. Please.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. Okay,
Oh yeah.
so let's see what Linhardt's Carrot Bow does. So, effective against flying foes at the start of player phase or enemy phase. If any foe within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit have res less than the unit's res plus 5, inflicts attack and defense minus 7 and discord on those foes through their next action. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is at 75%, grants attack res plus 5 to unit during combat. And if discord is inflicted on the foe, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and foe cannot make a follow attack. What? What is this bow? And this is inheritable, by the way.
Another broke. It's ridiculous bow. for free to play
Wow.
characters. Oh my god, they can't.
So this bow has
it.
been perfect for these bow units that have high res, basically.
Ah.
I mean, Linhardt absolutely could make good use of that, but wow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is mind-blowing. Holy cow. So as long as you got the Discord status on the phone, then you double and you get Omni Breaker, which is that's pretty insane. Wow.
Wait a minute, I'm playing this on my winter and heck, he's going to die.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if Winter and Ned would be an option on that unless her res is high enough.
Hold on, let me just see her res at +10. I gotcha. You go ahead, G. Keep going.
Alright, so Linhardt's got Glacies. Of course he has Glacies. Still Water 3, which we've already had on Tea Time Tale to You. And Sabotage Defense. Okay. And Mirabolus has got Mystic Boost 3 at 5-star, which is not surprising. And then Chloe has that Crux skill where you're right, it's all flyers. No matter what type they are, they can inherit it. So yeah, this is awesome, basically.
Okay. Okay, GK, she has +10, at +10, at max flow, she has 50 res, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it works, so.
Yeah. So, and that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically all the stuff we covered them. So, wow, this was a pretty good update, I gotta say. Got great refines, you got really cool units, and you got a pretty broken and very unique inheritable bow for your high-res bow units. So,
And also, the biggest win of this update, we can turn off those stupid skill descriptions. Thank God!
oh yeah, we can turn those off too. So, you don't want to see giant paragraphs anymore, then yep, we could do that. So, that's another win. So, yep. Okay, so that's basically the coverage. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of all these refis? Which one is your favorite? Ken Dog is very satisfied with his, so I'm happy for you. So Ken Dog can sleep good tonight. He doesn't need to have a panic attack or anxiety anymore.
Don't worry. Okay, I have enough of my jokes.
Yep. All right. Yeah, so anyway, like, share, subscribe, and if you want to see me do more of these, follow my channel. And with that said, I will catch you all next time. Thanks so much for watching. It's your boy, the G-Fly, signing out.